Hello, Moraho, Jambo, Bonjour, good morning. So those are the kind of language most people understand here in Africa and all over the world. So my name is Zachary. I'm from Rwanda. I decided to take this video to just give information and give news about what I know to the problem of Congo and Rwanda, because I hear a lot of things from both sides, to the President Tshisekedi of Congo and to His Excellency President Kagame. They keep saying something and it's all over the news. But I decided to take this video as a Rwandan who knows something about this thing. Every Rwandans know about something, but some they don't talk about it. So I'm going to start by saying this problem of Congo and Rwanda, it has started like in a decade. It's a historical thing. For those who read history or who know about history, if I remember well, after Germany they lost First World War, they have hand over or like whoever who won take all the colonies they had. That's how the region came. They, I think in the Treaty de Versailles, they just take all the African, they start like a divided, like they are dividing bread until they take some of part of Rwanda, they put to Congo, some part of Rwanda they put maybe to Uganda. That's why we end up sometime we talk the same languages. Who knows, maybe we were one country, but we have been divided by colonizers. So if you go back, all those problems, it has been caused by those colonizers, those white people who were there. I'm not saying white people for all of them, no, I say those ones who have already dead. So, but even now, we still have this problem. We're still kind of fighting for nothing. But what is amazing and what is shocking, it's how this problem, it's easy to understand it. But the people to both sides or all over, it seems like it's a hard problem to understand. So that's why I'm here, to just explain. So something I can understand. How, that's what I always ask myself, how something I understand. A big soldier like a general, a president like a president, someone who has a diploma. Like I see all those countries, Sadak and everything, they don't even understand this problem. But that's not a problem, because if the problem is in our brain, that's where I can start. Because the brain think, the brain see, the brain hear. It's not our ears who hear, it's not our eyes who see. Only our brains can hear, can see. All those tools we have here as ears or as eyes, they are the tools to help. They are connectors to help our brain get what it want to see or it want to hear. That's why, and I'm so sorry, to get my message, you have to listen all this video. I'm just like try to using to prepare the people who are seeing me to understand the message. So that's why I'm starting about things of brain and ear and everything. So as I was saying, the brain is the only one which can see and which can hear. So that's why most of the people, when they hear these things or when they see these things, they see it in a different way. Two people can see one thing, but they end up seeing different things. But it's because their brain is damaged. Two people can hear two same things, and they see different things. I was saying, like, they can see the same things, two people, but they see different things. The two people can hear same things, but they hear different things. So it means their eye, they are okay, their ears are okay, but their brain are totally different. This problem of Congo and Rwanda, it's so easy to understand. So let me explain how easy to understand. As our President Kagame, he's always said this. Everyone knows what happened in Rwanda in 1994. Genocide against Tutsi. Hutu killed Tutsi. The perpetrator who killed Tutsi, most of them, they have gone in Congo. They free out in Congo. Me too, by the way, I have gone in Congo because I was young. I was 9 years old, so we have gone in Congo, and I have even seen, and I remember, well, whatever happened there. People were even being killed there. Even those one who were refugees there, the perpetrator was still killing them in the camp. Everyone knows this. So, when you see nowadays the news, the people says Rwanda, M23, and everything, we are in Congo. For me, I don't even see why Rwanda is not even in Congo. Because we have those perpetrators, those people the people who has done genocide. They are in Congo. It's a FDR. They are in Congo. And most of that things, they want to even come back here. They want to come back here to start doing genocide again. So, when I don't care whether they say M23 is Rwandans, they say M23 is stealing, maybe stoners and everything. Why people, like I'm talking about like a SADC, these countries I don't even know who come to support Congo, I talk to Burundian and everything. Before you see the problem of the FDR, of the people who have done a genocide, who are in Congo, who want to come back in Rwanda to do genocide. Why you people, you keep like targeting about stone, how Rwanda is stealing Congo? Before, okay, maybe even though that can be right, which I don't know. But before you jump to that one, why can't we step one place? We see why we have a problem, Rwanda has a problem with the Congo. It's because we have a perpetrators there. There is a people who, the same people who are doing genocide there. They are doing genocide, that's what they are killing all Banyamulenge and everything. They want to come back even here. There are people, my president always says like, the problem, that's why when I see this interview, I get a big problem. I say, is these people understand? Is these people educated? Even the reporter who are asking our president, sometimes I see, I don't know how I see them. So, let me go back a little bit, according to what I know about. Before genocide in 1994 against Tutsi, Habyarimana, the former president who planned the genocide, he was a friend of Mobutu Sese Seko. They were a closer friend like this. After the plane of former President Habyarimana being crashed, genocide happened. They killed a lot of Tutsi, more than 1 million. Even now, we don't even know how many numbers. It's more than 1 million, because there is even some the reason why they say it's even 1 million, more than 1 million. It's because there is some families who have disappeared uncle, friends, and everything. You see, if I disappear, my uncle, my mother, my cousin, my friends disappear, no one is going to claim that I used to live here. That's why if they count, it become more than 1 million is those people who have those body, who have seen, who have counted. But there is people who has never found it because they don't know where it's buried. Even now, we're still finding some people who have been buried, from Tutsi who are being buried underneath their houses and everything. Yeah, if I remember well, even like in 1 week ago, there is somewhere they have found like 130 people who are still in the ground. So that's why we say it's more than 1 million Tutsi who have been dead. So I don't know why people doesn't go on camera and they say the truth about it, because I'm not educated people. It's easy to understand these things. So that Habyarimana was closer to Mobutu. They were this really friend. Then when Habyarimana died and they fail, when they fail because they killed people and then they ran away because FPL was coming here to stop genocide, they go in Congo. When they go in Congo, because the friend, Mobutu Sese Seko, who was president of Zaire at that time, he has been upset because his friend Habyarimana has been dead. So because he was a friend, what he planned, he told those people, those perpetrators, to come in his country. And then he says, okay, don't worry. We are going to plan, I'm going to help you to come and attack Rwanda again. And you do genocide. You even kill those FPL people who came to stop genocide. That was the deal. So is this real things to discuss about? Is these things to understand? To understand this, it makes you to be like a high person or educated person. I think even someone who have never been in a primary school can understand this. Then they start planning to come here. That's why the people who doesn't know the history of Rwanda, genocide didn't finish in 94. No, even now it still happened. Even in 2000, like if you go over online, you will see that in 2000, 2002, there was some people who were still coming in the country, coming from Congo. They kill people in Ruhengeri, they kill people in Gisenyi. So those are the same perpetrators which is in Congo who wanted to come to make a genocide in Rwanda again. But it's really frustrated when you see Americans, Europe's, or UN, International Amnesty Human Rights, they still saying that Rwanda is aggressive Congo. So, as our president says, first look, if Rwanda is there Congo, why they're in Congo? You have to see why they're in Congo. So, I think maybe this makes sense. I'm talking in English so that Congolese people, they can understand, Rwandan people, they can understand. Because most of us, we are not living in politics. We are like down people. That's why we don't some of the government, or this is the system the colonialists have done. Let me go back in history. We Africans, how we have been dead already. As I told you before, if two people see same things, sometimes they can see different things. If we hear two same things, we hear different things, which means our brain is the one which does all those jobs. So what the colonialism has people, what the colonialism has done to Africans. First, colonial people, white people, like they are like us. Sometimes we're even smart more than them. Sometimes they are stupid more than even us. But because they planned something, what did they plan? You know, let me give you an example. A crazy man, like someone who have psychological problem or schizophrenic or those people who are crazy who goes outside, they are naked, right? Sometimes they can see a dog or they see a cat. If they see a dog, they will say, oh, that is a human being. Because he used his eye, instead of seeing a dog, he's seeing human being. That's what he's seeing. That's why, like, the people who are crazy, sometimes they talk themselves. You will see them like talking themselves, going like this, talking themselves. It's because they are hearing themselves. So the problem it's in their brain. Their brain is damaged. So what colonialism people have done, they destroy our brain. That's why it's so hard for us to understand things like this, which is easy. That's why we don't see how important we are between each other. That's why we don't talk to each other. That's why sometimes we fight each other, but when you look, what are we fighting for? You find there is nothing we are fighting for. Because if you go in this problem with Rwanda and Congo, the problem, we have perpetrators. We have people who done genocide who want to come here in Rwanda. Do you want us to stay here and to serve? So when I come back, there is an interview Felix Tshisekedi, the president of Congo, has said, which says, you know, Rwandans and Congolese, they are friends, but the president, they are not. The problem is between their problem, but Rwanda and Congo, they are friends. Mr. President Tshisekedi, are you serious? Let me ask you something. His Excellency Kagame, it's our dad, it's our visionary, it's our savior. So we are with him, we are with whatever he says. Even though you see, most Rwandans, they don't say anything. We follow him because we know what he's saying is true. And your people in Congo, they follow you. They listen what you are saying. So it doesn't make sense when you say Rwandans and the Congolese, they are friends. We can be friends if you want. But if you want us to be enemy, we will be enemy, because we are seeing, we are like a children. A country is like a children. It's like a children in the family. If the head of the family says, do things. Sometimes if you see what he says is not right, because he's the head of the home, of the family, you do whatever he asks to say because you are a kid. And remember, the kids who live in the family, who doesn't have a good parents, you know, this is psychological matter. You know how these kids, they grow up. They grow up uneducated. They grow up like a drunkard. They grow up in a bad condition. But the children who has a good family, who has dad and mom who take responsibility and care for these children, so these children, their parents become role model for them, which means even the country, if the country, it has good governance, it have like good leaders, the people, they follow their leaders and they become smart like the way their leaders they are. But if the country of the leaders of the country, they are stupid, they are careless, even the people become careless. So that's why I'm telling you, I'm trying to answering you. Whatever you have said that Rwandans and Congo, they don't have problem, that's why I see that you are, maybe there is even a problem in the head of the people who are saying like that. So when I come back to the colonialism people, that's what colonialism says. Like, you remember what I was telling you? It's everything. It's in your brain. So if the president himself can see that things that Rwandans and Congo, they don't have, the people, the population doesn't have a problem, but the government has a problem. You see, his brain is lying him whatever he's seeing or whatever he understands, because that is something which it doesn't make even sense. So that's why I'm saying we are with our president Kagame. If you keep bringing a problem, even the people of Rwanda and people of Congo, they will have a problem, definitely. So if you are saying that, let me give you an example. If the government of Rwanda in 1994, there was a bad governance, and then only governors told the same people, they say we are all Rwandans, told Hutu that Tutsi, they are devil, they have to be killed. We are the same country, we are the same people. And then Hutu take machete and the guns. They kill their brother, they keep their parents, they kill their wife, their children. Because only government says that you are separated. How do you think you are telling us that we don't have a problem with Congolese when we are even two different countries? So, sometimes whatever, that's what President always says, that before you say something, you have to think what you are saying. Because whatever you are saying sometimes, it can bring you a problem in the future. I know what I'm saying here, it can bring another problem in the future, because I'm in camera, this is going to be anywhere. But I'm human. Everyone is human. Everyone makes mistake. But there is a mistake we made, which called enforce the error. The mistake we say we does because we just go and talk nonsense and we don't know where we are talking these things and everything. So when I come back to the colonialism, I'm so sorry, to understand what I'm saying, you have to be patient and you keep thinking what I'm saying, because I'm keep like divided something, but whoever who can keep repeating, who can see this talk I'm talking like 3 times, 4 times, you understand where I'm going to go. I was aware before I even talk about Tshisekedi, what he was talking about, I was saying about the colonialism, what the colonialism has done to Africans. This is a message goes to all Africans. East Africa, West Africa, Middle East, and everything. Because it's a history, and it keeps repeating. What they have done, they corrupted us. They corrupted our brain. So we are all the same. We are even smarter like them, but we don't have enough information like what they have. When I say them, it's a colonialism. The same colonialism who divided Rwanda and Congo and Uganda and Tanzania and Burundi. They are the same people who are still, or they are not the same people as the people. No, it's still the same system which is still corrupting in Congo. Remember the people who read the history. Remember in Congo, in the bomb, if I remember well, the bomb which has been thrown by American in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the uranium, they said that it have came from Congo. That country, it's so rich to a lot of things, like resources, of its resources, down resources. In the people who colonize us, in Belgium and everything, some they still have the embassies in Congo. Germany, they still have something like a bureau in Congo. They are the same people who has done this in the first place, and now they are the one who still advise us what to do. And remember, they still need Congo more than anything. But because the politics have been changed and everything has gone online everywhere, they are not, they are still there. They're still doing the same things. They're still stealing the same mine. They're still stealing the same resources from Congo. Those, even in France, everything, like every big country, it's in Congo. But because they know that we know this, that they are the one who even caused the root problem of this, they are the one who caused it. They are the one who caused the genocide in Rwanda, my friend, because the ideology, they are the one who started the ideology. They are the one who divided Congo and Rwanda. They are the one who caused those problems. Some Rwandan people who speak in Rwanda, they go to the side of Congo, and now Congo is saying they are not Congolese. So if you go, and now those people, they are still there. Some of them, they are even the one who are sitting with Tshisekedi, who are telling him what to do. So, and I'm telling you how stupid we are, how stupid they made us. We, Rwandans, or Congolese, or any Africans, or any SADC, because they corrupted our brain, we are seeing something which is not, we are not seeing a reality. We are seeing what they want us to see. They hide it and behind the curtains, and then they cause a problem to Rwanda. Rwanda is a small country, a very tiny country. Imagine a very tiny country, it's causing all those problems with all these big fishes, which is in Congo. I hear that there is a 200 rebels and everything, the people who have guns who are killing each other. And imagine Rwanda is the problem. If you really understand well, if you really can understand me, do you think, you have to think this problem, do you think it's real? Do you think what his Excellency Tshisekedi, the president of Congo, what he says, it's the reality, or he's creating the drama to lie Congolese to see another things? I'm asking. So let me ask Congolese now. Congolese, do you think like your president is saying that Rwandans and Congolese, they don't have a problem each other? So how are we going to be okay, or to have a friendship, or to have a peace, if both parties, to our politicals, they are not okay? Is it true? Think twice. It's because your president is lying you. It's because he want to make something you want to see. Like, you are not seeing the reality. So if I go back, that's what colonialism people and white people have done to Africa. That's why they create this system. You see, in Africa, communication is poor because they broke. This is something which started in our when we were kids, in our ancestors, in our parents. They broke the communication. They didn't talk as how we communicate. They separated us because they keep telling you, if you communicate with that one, there is a problem. That's how they keep telling, maybe Hutu, if you kill Tutsi, you will be this, you take this, you don't want to live with Tutsi. Tutsi come from here, from Ethiopia, they come here, they are not from the Rwanda. Yeah, if you start creating those things, you are connecting, you are cutting the communication with the people. So if we can't communicate, we can't do anything. If I think you are different with me, if I think I'm better than you, I will not ever respect you. That's what is happening. The same system colonialism has used to divide Africa is the same colonialism, is the same system which is still ruling Africa. But I really appreciate all those African revolution who are doing something. If you go in Burkina Faso, if you go in Cameroon, all these like military people who are doing this. That's what we need. In Africa, we need real Africans who are ready to die for this country, but for these countries, for this continent, but they die completely. Yes, I know. Let me give you an example of why we are in this problem, and everyone will understand this, whether you are a kid or not. So, if you have a loan in the bank, or if someone lent you money and you can't pay him that money in advance, or like the right time, because you don't have a job, because you didn't have this money and something, this person is going to control you because he has you in his head. He will use whatever you want. Because we people, it's all everyone. We people, all of people, we are vulnerable because we hate to do bad things. That's our nature. People doesn't do bad things, but some people make them do bad things, or some situation. So if this person, you owe money and you don't have money, you have to keep you have to keep saying, I'm so sorry. So if this person who gave you money, he's a bad person, he will take this advantage to use you in whatever he wants. But or he sees you that you don't have money, or you are poor, you are broke, and because you are broke, you want money, and someone comes tell you, go and kill this person, or go and do this, you will be rich. Sometimes he will manipulate you, he control you. So that is what is happening in African countries, because these countries have this colonialism has put us in a kind of a colonialism, kind of in a trap. We are like this, and they're the one who has the key. But if we don't use our power to break this chain, we say, okay, no matter what, even though I owe you money, I will pay you when I want it, but I don't want you behind me. I want to live myself. I want to live my life. Go, I will pay you your money. This person, sometime if you resist, he will get afraid. He says that. So that's why in Africa, if you see any president who want to just like get out from that chain, the European people, Americans people, they make him a problem. Because the way we are doing, the way we are, people, as I told you, we are the same with the white people. The difference is only color. But the color doesn't mean anything. By the way, I have a white wife, but she's human. She's good. And the reason why she's my wife is because she's a human. I don't see her face, her white face in my house or in my relationship. I loved about his ideas, not his. It was little things to tell you about this. So that's why you see many African presidents who want to break this chain. The European, America, they start creating a problem. You know why they're creating a problem? Psychologically, we people, we learn by see. We learn by hearing. Because Americans know, and all these white people know, Americans, Europeans, everyone, if they see that there is a lot of Africans president, Africans people who have a new vision, who knows all this problem, you know what they do? They kill you or they stop you before the other people, they start learning from you. Me, I have a kid. Imagine if I start like I'm good dad. If I start training my kid what I want to train him. My kid, sometimes he look at me, he says, okay, I'm going to do what dad is doing. He's doing. He end up maybe become a man like me, or he end up become a dog like me if I'm pretending being a dog. So that's why most of all these colonialism people who have colonized us, they don't want Africans to see, to open their eyes, to hear the reality. So that's why you Africans people, even like those people from Sadak who came in Congo, you have to look well, or you have to just like hear, or you have to use your common sense. To understand this issue, it doesn't mean you have to be a smart person. It doesn't mean you are a big person. It doesn't mean you have money. No, it only to be human being, and you come and you try to know a lot of information. So yeah, I have talked a lot of things, but people can keep asking me. You can comment on this TV. I have TV which called It's All Connected. You can, if you really want to know a lot of things, I don't want to put a lot of things there, you can like and comment and share. Because if you share these things, I know that it's going to help a lot of people. And you can ask me a lot of things in the comment. And yes, I know a lot of things, but I don't know everything. And you too, you know a lot of things, but you don't know a lot of things. But if we keep sharing what we know, it will be a big thing. That's why, like, those countries, Western countries, they are friends. They know each other, even though they mess up, even though one has a problem. They go and sit together. They talk. But for me, what I see, but me, myself, this was the right time for Africans to raise our eyes, to open our eyes, and we see what we can do to each other. We see how we need each other, to see how if we will be together, it will be a good thing. And again, if we raise our children very well, these things they are always telling you about the right of people. No, you don't have to. We have to be raised. The African children have to be raised. He doesn't have to do everything, and their parents they leave him to do whatever, to say whatever he wants. So yeah, we have to keep like going in our roots. Yes, we are in development. We are not going to go in our cultures and everything, but we have to take some of the good things of our culture. We connected with development of this world, and then if we become together in Africa, people will need us. Even Americans, they come here. Even like imagine some Americans, they are living here. Most of them, they are living here because their country is shitty. Yeah,
Even me too, if they see this video I'm saying this, they are going to have to get jealous, because they are saying, oh, there is this guy who's starting telling the truth about us. It's like if someone is lying and you found him that he's lying. So if he knows that you know the truth, that if you said the truth, it's going to cause to stop his beneficial things somewhere. He tried to kill you, or he's tried to stop you. That's how they killed Kwame Nkrumah. That's how they killed Lumumba. That's how, even though in their people, if you go in Socrates, that's how they kill Socrates. That's how they kill our ancestors. That's how they kill ancestors of Rwandans. Anyone who there is even a guy, remember, there is a guy who was saying the La Terre tourne autour du soleil, or like Earth turns around the sun, something like that. I don't remember that history, but this guy has said something which was true. Then they killed him, but now it's true. So you see, like we are in the same system still, but they are doing it in a different ways. So let's open our eyes and we see what's going on. Thank you so much. Like it, share, and ask me whatever you want. Thank you.